Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning on my way to work here, and I just wanted to jump in here and look. I don't talk about politics a whole lot, and that's not the purpose of this blog. But in regards to some of the financial products that are going to be coming out as a result of politics, I believe is my responsibility and is what I'm trying to do here. So I wanted to make you all aware of a couple things that I overheard in the last couple of days that's going to be coming out with the new president coming into office. And that is one is that there's plans for Congress to allow us all to have access to what's called a health savings account, an HSA. I'm sure y'all have heard of these before. And HSAs are great products because many of you are familiar with the flexible spending accounts, and we're all I have a flex spending account, but one of the drawbacks of a flexible spending account, an FSA, is that if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So once January, I think it's mid-January comes around, if you haven't used the money in that account, you lose it, which is a problem with a lot of people because it's hard to foresee what kind of medical expenses you're going to have. One year you may have $1,500, $2,000 worth over your deductible, and the next year you may have 500. I found this to be true in my own life. Is that 1 year I'd put 1,500 back. We'd only use 750. We ended up in the end of the year having to use 750. The next year we'd put 500 back or 750, and then we'd use $1,500 worth on it. So, but the beautiful thing about a HSA, a health savings account, is that it rolls over. It actually becomes an investment account that you can actually even leave to a loved one at death. It becomes part of your nest egg, if you will. So an HSA is great because it continues to roll over. You can pull back or continue to invest in it as you see fit. Now, one of the difference between an HSA and an FSA is that an FSA, a flexible spending account, you make a determination how much you want to put in it for the whole year, and it pulls it out of your check every week so that by the end of the year it meets that amount, but you have access to it on day one of that year. Does that make sense? So if you want to put 1,500 back, it takes 1,500 divided by 52 if you get paid weekly, or 26 if you get paid bi-weekly, and it pulls that amount out of your check, but you have access to that money on January 1, okay? With an HSA, a health savings account, you only have access to it as you put in it, okay? I think that's a small price to pay for the fact that we can roll this over and over and over and over, and then we can continue to accumulate. So as we get into retirement, we have also this nest egg of a health savings account that we can use for just health purposes. Now, what's the benefit here? The benefit is that there's tax savings, okay? A health savings account is a government vehicle allowed so that we do not have to pay taxes on the money that's put into that account. So whatever your tax rate is, that'll be your savings by using this health savings account, opposed to just paying for your premiums and paying for your co-pays and paying for drugs and stuff like that with your after-tax dollars. You can save that tax money. So that's one product that's out there that I wanted to make you guys aware of. Another one I've heard about that may be coming out soon is what's called it's basically it's independent, a dependent savings account used for respite care, or I believe you can even use it for babysitting. I don't know the full details of the plan, but I know this is something that's oftentimes provided, like an HSA, by your companies, where you can put money into this regularly, and you can use those funds for respite care or for dependent home care, something like that, babysitting. So there'll be more details to come in the future, in the near future, but I wanted to at least drop this in. And for you guys that have, and again, the dependent care account, the beauty of it is, again, it rolls, and plus you have that tax savings. It all comes back to the tax savings. You don't have to pay taxes on that money, so it's an instant savings. And so again, these are two products that may be coming out. Something savers are starting to be incentivized here, is what it's starting to sound like, is that they're starting to incentivize people that save money, which I think it's great for you and me, right? So just wanted to throw that out there. Keep your eyes on this as it comes. A dependent savings account, and a HSA, which is a health savings account. So you may want to keep your eyes on those for the days to come. A great opportunity to make some good tax-free savings outside of our IRAs and our 401ks. Hope everybody has a great day. God bless. Bye.